There are a lot of people here who are gay. Yes, there was a lot of stress culture. There is little to no social life. Wellesley isn't easy. Dating apps. Wellesley definitely isn't for you. Hello everyone, and welcome from my dorm bed. This is a very talkative video, so if you're not into that, then perhaps this isn't the video for you. I know that I made a completely longer video, like a 30-minute video or so, about the intricate details of Wellesley, talking about academics and stuff, but it wasn't really an opinion video. It was more like, here's some facts for you. If you want to know the tea, if you want to spill the tea, well, no, I'm the one spilling the tea. If you want to hear the tea being spilt, then you should stick around. Okay, so the first topic that I kind of want to talk about is like gayness at Wellesley, because I get a lot of questions about like, is everyone at Wellesley gay? And that, for the most part, isn't true. So this is a tough question to answer. There are a lot of people here who are gay or identify as gay or something of that sort. So yes and no, if that is your question. I've also heard a lot of questions about stress culture and competition here at Wellesley, mostly because of this thing. I talked about it in my other video, because that existed before. Yes, there was a lot of stress culture, but it was because like everyone was like trying to beat the other person to be like one of the few people who got an A in the class. I think it was permanently removed literally the summer before I entered Wellesley. So that has left the building and I can't say anything about what happened before I arrived. Like, I don't know how stressful that was, but I can say that yes, it is still stressful, but it is higher education. Like, you're gonna be stressed no matter in what college you're in. It depends on like what majors you're taking, the kind of classes that you're taking, like what year you're taking them in, and in combination of what other classes, because some semesters and some terms have definitely felt very stressful, but because of the workload, not because of like the actual rigor of the classes. So if you do a good job of like planning out your classes and like, I don't know, taking some of the harder classes during your shadow grading semester, then you should be fine. But it basically just depends on like how you're planning on attacking, like how you're planning on taking all of your required courses as well as like your main courses. So it depends on what you do. It's a hard question to answer. I'm sorry if I didn't answer it. Okay, so social life. I've gotten so many questions about social life, and to put it bluntly, there is little to no social life. So this year has been mostly pandemic living. So obviously this year has been out of the ordinary. Like, we're not gonna even take this year into consideration. But my freshman year, I do remember that there were a few parties here on campus. With that being said though, most of the parties you have to go to like out of campus. Like, we don't have a sorority fraternity life here on campus. I mean, we have societies, but like they're not avid party like people. Don't get me wrong, they do make parties, like they do throw parties, but most of the parties that you would go to would be like at a frat or sorority from a different, no, mostly frats, from a different college. So like MIT is like a huge party school, BU always has frat parties, Harvard also has parties. So like if you want to go and party, you go outside of Wellesley. If you're looking for a party school where you can party every weekend within Wellesley, then this is not the place for you. Like, we don't have parties like every weekend. Like, it's not like you can't go out and party. Like you could definitely go take the bus, party in the city, and then come back to like a serene campus. And I personally prefer that. Like I liked going out to the parties because it's more like dressing up and like getting a reason to like leave your campus and then coming back to like a calm and like quiet, safe place. If you're into that, then that's definitely like the dynamic that Wellesley has going on. But I know that a lot of people are complaining about them having to like go out to party. So it just depends on who you are and what you want. Let's talk sports life. If you're looking for a school that has a really big sports culture, like if you're looking for like a football like thing, like football season or something, like Wellesley definitely isn't for you. As much as I hate to admit it, I've never been to like a sports event here at Wellesley. We do have a ton of sports. We have like golf, we have archery, we have swim and dive, we have tennis, basketball, pretty much everything but football, but it's not as big a thing here as in other colleges. Like if you're looking for that sports culture, if you're looking for like cheerleaders and stuff, like, nah, chief, this is not the place for you. Let's talk about academic rigor. So, Wellesley is known to have difficult professors, and Wellesley is known to have more challenging classes. Like, it's not a walk on the beach. Like, Wellesley isn't easy. Like, if you're not on top of your game, if you aren't organized, if you don't understand the lectures and the topics well, and you don't go to office hours, like you won't be guaranteed like straight A's. Even if you were a straight A student in high school and you didn't have to study, like that's great for high school, but college is a whole different ballpark. What I do like about Wellesley though is that they do have shadow grading, which is again like pass fail for your first semester here at Wellesley, which means that you could really play around with like your study system. You can pull off like having a D and not affecting your GPA. There's definitely ways to get used to the academic rigor. The last topic that I wanted to talk to you guys about is dating life. A lot of people date within Wellesley. Like if you're a Wellesley student, you probably will date a Wellesley student. So that means if you are looking for a cis male partner that identifies as male, then you have to look elsewhere. So I'm not gonna lie, like I have a boyfriend. We've been together for over a year. It's not too terribly difficult. You can probably actually see him here. That's him. Dating apps. Dating in college, especially when it is a historically women's college, is a little bit more difficult, especially if you identify as straight. Yeah, I had to use dating apps. I remember my freshman year of college, I used every dating app imaginable. And it's trial and error. Like you have to go on dates. You usually go to Boston to meet up with them. That's just how it is. It is possible to have a boyfriend. Like it's not difficult. You just have to put yourself out there a lot more than you would have probably in a co-ed school. So that's the hard truth. But it's not impossible. It's not impossible. These are just things that no one tells you about Wellesley, and that you need to like talk to someone who has gone to Wellesley to know. But yeah, I personally love Wellesley. This is my second year in. I'm about to finish my second year and I'm digging it. Professors are great. Social life could be better, but we're in a pandemic, so dating life is great, mostly through video calls, but also because of a pandemic, so. If you have any other questions that you would like me to answer, please leave a comment below because I answer and comment and like every single comment that I receive. So make sure to go down ask a question if no one has already asked your question, and I'll definitely answer it. And of course, follow me on Instagram because I also answer questions there. If you ever want to reach out and schedule like a Zoom call or something so that we can do a little mentorship meeting, or if you want to talk about more personal things concerning Wellesley, let me know and I'll definitely like talk with you. Or if you need something a little bit more personal that I can't help you with, I'll definitely get someone that I know to help you with any problems that you guys may have. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.